So it's been about a month since we've had a class, and we really missed you guys. I mean, truly. And we don't know how long this is going to go on. So this is going to be the way that we teach Taekwondo for a while. And we're probably going to come up with a structure where we have classes that are designed for the individual rank levels. So we'll have a beginner class that might be white and orange. And then we'll have an intermediate class that might be, we'll decide based on what we have, what belt structures need to be aware. That way we can continue to teach the forms, teach the one steps, and teach all the things that we need to learn in order to get promoted. Excuse me, I got somebody else that's coming in. Okay, should have nobody in the waiting room. Okay, looks like Ainsley just joined us.
Yeah, Ainsley's been here.
What's that?
Ainsley's been in here.
Okay. So hopefully I don't have anybody that's, what's this chat? Okay. Okay, so why doesn't everybody get in the June B position? Everybody remember that? So we'll do June B. June B is your feet about 3 or 4 inches apart, not exactly shoulder width apart, but 3 or 4 inches apart. Fists out here. June B is the ready position. So everybody go there right now. From there, we're going to go to the attention position, which is cherry up. And then bow, kunye. So why don't we get going with just moving around a little bit. All right, let's get them up now. Okay, good. Now, hands on your waist. Circles here with your hips. Okay, switch, go the other way. Okay, good. Now, let's take our necks and go circles like this. Okay, switch, go the other way. Okay, good. Now, feet together, hands on your knees, bend your legs a little bit. Now let's do circles with our knees. Okay, let's switch and go the other way. Okay, good. Now, arms to your sides, big circles, slow, going backwards. Okay, now switch, go forward. Okay, now good, arms straight out. Little circles going back. Little circles going forward. Okay, good. Now, feet a little bit wider apart, not shoulder width. Let's go back and forth this way a little bit. Okay, good. Now, feet together, legs straight. Feet together, legs straight. We're going to be bending at the waist. Trying to touch your toes. Keep your legs straight. If you can touch your toes, try to put your fingertips on the ground. If you can put your fingertips on the ground, try to put the palms of your hands on the ground. And what you want to do is try to relax. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Try to get as relaxed as you can, because that'll help you relax and stretch your muscles and tendons and ligaments better. Okay, now let's put our hands on our waist and go ahead and stretch straight back. Okay. Excuse me 1 second, I got somebody that's wanting to join the meeting. Okay, so now, let's everybody have a seat. Remember this one, bottoms of your feet together. Once you got them together, grab hold of your feet, pull them in a bit. Then you're gonna wanna try to stretch, try to get your knees to touch the ground if you can. I know some of you can do that. If you want a little help, you can take your elbows and push a little bit, not too much because you don't want to strain anything. As we go to get limber, we want to try to do this gradually. If we try to go too fast, too hard, we end up injuring ourselves. And sometimes those injuries take a really long time to heal up. Again, deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Okay, now everybody take their left leg, put it straight out. Right leg should be bent just like this. Mr. Raymond, is that angle good? Can you see me pretty good?
I can see you really good.
Okay, good. Okay, so everybody's got their left leg out. Now we're going to try to keep this leg straight, bending at the waist, stretching forward. Try to touch your toes if you can. Again, deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Try to relax. And switch feet. Now, same thing. Okay, good. Now, both legs apart. Okay, so now we want to try to go to our left side, stretching towards your knee. Okay, switch sides. Okay, now back up. Now down the middle. If you can grab your feet and keep your legs straight, that'll kind of help you get a little bit farther, deeper into the stretch too. Okay, great. Now everybody's favorite. Let's grab both of our feet. Both feet up in the air. Let's take our left leg, put it out. Make sure you got room that you don't smack your head on something if you fall backwards. Okay, now let's switch feet. Boy, that feels tight. If you're like me, a lot of you guys haven't been doing a lot of Taekwondo since the last time we've seen each other. Okay, now both in. Now let's go both out. Okay, good. Now let's everybody jump up. We're gonna add a couple more stretches. Usually we go into line drills from here. But let's go off to the left side, like this, like an exaggerated forward stance. Really stretch. You should feel that right in here. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Same thing. Okay, now let's act like we're sitting on a big horse. Okay, just like this. So what you're going to try to do is squat down. And you should feel a pull right in this area. I got somebody else that wants to join, so. Is that Kieran that just joined? Okay, so we were just here, right? No, we were just on a horse, right? Okay, so everybody feel pretty limber by now? Okay, so let's everybody put their right foot back, fighting stance. Okay, everybody's all ready? First thing we start off with is a jab, right? So if the left foot is in front, the right foot's in back, both hands are up in a fighting stance, the front hand is going to punch. The jab's going to come right from here. Just like that, out and back. Okay, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. That's your cue, Mr. Raymond.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay, so everybody shove the right foot back. We did both sides jabs, right? So now we're going to do a reverse punch. My right foot is back. My right hand is going to punch into the back. This is the power hand. So when you punch with this hand, you're going to want to rotate your hip into it too. So that's where the power comes from. Just like that, right? So everybody ready? Right foot is back. We're in fighting stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay, right foot's back. Both hands are up. Now we're going to do the combination. We're going to do a jab, which is a front hand, followed up by a reverse punch. So make sure when you do this combination that after you do your jab, you don't drop your hand, because then what's wide open? My face is wide open, right? So if you do your jab, jab, back, and then reverse punch, back. Everybody got that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Ready? 1, 2,
right foot back, hands up. Okay, so now we're gonna do back fist. So back fist, a lot of people confuse jab and back fist because they look a little bit alike. So a jab is pushing. It's gonna come here, push. A back fist is gonna be more like a roundhouse kick. It's gonna come from the elbow and snap, and then back. So it's a quicker move. What you wanna do is focus on hitting with these two knuckles right here. So right foot is back. We're going to use the front hand just as if we were doing a jab. But we're going to do a back fist. So let me take my watch off so I don't freak it. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay, so right foot's back, fighting stance. Next thing we do is an axe kick, right? So an axe kick's gonna come straight up, straight down. We want to focus on trying to strike with our heel with this kick. And when we do this for line drills, we want to focus on technique, balance, and control. So the object is to finish where we start. So I'm right here. I want to come up, kick, and have my foot land right where I started. So try not to be like that or anything like that. So try to do it with control. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay, everybody's got their right foot back, hands up. So now we're going to go to inside, outside crescent kick. So that's coming from the inside, outside, and then back to where we started. So it's going to look like this. Okay, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Switch. Okay, right foot's back. Now we're going to go outside to inside. So rather than landing where we start on this one, because of the nature of the kick, it's going to go halfway around. And that's where your foot should end up. So it's going to go from here about to there. And then go back to fighting position. So I'll do the count a little bit slower so everybody can get back to their fighting stance. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
All right, left leg back. Ready? 1, 2,
So now we're going to do front kick. So I don't know how many of you are barefooted or how many of you are wearing shoes, but if you're going to throw a front kick, it's a penetrating kick. So you want to pull your toes back, and you want to hit with the ball of your foot. So the kick needs to kind of be penetrating like that. So 4 parts again: the chamber, extension, back to the chamber, and then back down. Everybody ready? Hands up. I'm going to use my training partner here just because I like it. So everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay, hands up, left leg back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay, everybody should have the right foot back, hands up. Now we're going to do rear leg roundhouse kick. So everybody remembers that? So right leg is back. I want you, if you can see the bottom of, see the ground here, if you can see my foot that's staying on the ground, the one that's not kicking, I want you to watch what it does. See how that my toes are going completely that way? That lets me get full power and penetration into the kick. If I don't do that with my foot, my kick's going to come in at an angle like that, and I'm not going to make much power with it. But if I twist my foot, I make way more power. So everybody focus on that pivot. Okay, everybody ready? Right foot back, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Left foot back, hands up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay. Everybody, we're going to start off with our right foot back again. We're going to do back leg side kicks. But something that I noticed when we were teaching class at school, it's real hard for a lot of people to tell the difference between a roundhouse kick and a side kick. So a roundhouse kick chambers like this, and then it whips like that. A side kick comes up here and it pushes like that. So a roundhouse is whip, side kick is push. Everybody understand that? Okay, good. So same thing, watch my bottom foot. So I'm going to turn and pivot, and then see what my foot did right here? That's so I can really get and push it. Okay, everybody ready? Right foot back, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch.
All right, left foot back, hands up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Switch feet. Okay, so now everybody's got their right foot back, hands up. We're gonna do roundhouse kicks this time, but we're gonna do them off the front leg. So whereas before, we came all the way over here, off the back leg, and kicked, right? That kick's got a lot of power to it. The problem with it is it's got a lot of moving parts. So in order to hit somebody with that, you have to set it up with something, like a combination. Punch, punch, to get their hands up in the air maybe, to block the punches, and then fire a kick. So from the front leg we can use that to set up stuff with, maybe to attack the head, or even to kick to the head. So it's just real quick, like that. See how much faster that was than having to go all the way here, right? So our right foot's gonna be back. That means we're gonna kick with our left foot. So it's gonna come up, kick, and then down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Switch. All right, left foot back, hands up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Switch. Okay, so everybody's got their right foot back, hands up. We're gonna do the same thing with side kick now. So front leg, it's gonna come up in chamber, extend, back to chamber, and then down. So it's gonna be 4 parts, just like that. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Switch. All right, right leg back, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay, that's both sides, right? Both sides, Mr. Raymond?
That's correct.
Okay, so now maybe we should go into working on some down blocks, some stances, stuff that we need to learn for belt advancement, but we really haven't worked a ton on. So first thing we're going to talk about is our fighting stance, which is feet about shoulder width apart, right? Kind of standing at an angle, right? And then that's fighting stance. And then we have what's called a walking stance. The walking stance is useful because the walking stance is in a lot of the forms that you're going to have to learn to get your higher belts. So a walking stance is just like that, just as if you're walking. So you don't want to be your feet too close together. You want to have them about a foot apart at least. So you got a good base, okay? So let's everybody go from jumping position to a walking stance with their fists up like a fighting stance, like fighting stance, but in a walking stance. Step forward with your left foot, back, step forward, back, step forward, back. Okay, good. Now let's try a couple with the right leg. Step forward, back, step forward, back, step forward, back, step forward, back. Okay, so now we're going to do this with a down block. So this is where it gets kind of complicated because the down block has quite a few moving parts. So I'm going to step forward into my walking stance. My left leg's in front, which means I'm going to do a down block, okay? I'm going to do a down block with my left hand because that's the leg that's in front. So that hand that's going to block is going to chamber around my neck. My other hand is going to come here. So now the next move is actually two moves. It's bringing the block down and bringing this back cocked so you can punch. So the move would look something like this. Step forward, down block, punch. Okay, so let's practice that. We'll do 10 of those. Left side going forward first, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Switch. You get this out of number 7, but that's okay.
I did.
Okay, so one thing I wanna talk about real quick. While you were watching Mr. Raymond do this, you noticed that his legs were a little bit wide apart. His down block was chambered, and he was cocked well here, right? And his punch was good. More importantly, his body was straight. So a lot of times you'll see people that'll do their down block like this. See how I'm facing this way? You want to be facing straight on. So that means that your back foot's got to be facing predominantly going forward, and your front foot's got to be going forward. Anything else, you don't want to be off to the side like this, because then when you do your punch, it just doesn't work out. And this isn't a solid stance. If somebody came and pushed me, I'd lose my balance. Where here, I got a good base. Okay? So now we're going to go into the forward stance, which is longer. Walking stance was here. Forward stance is about here. Okay? So we're going to go from Jumbi position, forward stance, high block, punch. Okay, so the high block is going to chamber like here, and as this comes up, this is going to come back. The important thing about the high block is you don't want to have it right on top of your head like this, because that does you no good. If somebody's going to hit you with a stick or a bat or something, this is only just going to make it so it's still going to smack you. So if you are real solid and you have it at an angle, it's more likely to kind of glance. You want to have it farther away from your head than here. You don't want to be here. Okay, so everybody's in the Jumbi position. Forward stance, stepping forward, high block. 1. Back to Jumbi. 2. Punch. Back to Jumbi. 3. Punch. Back to Jumbi. 4. Punch. Back to Jumbi. 5. Punch. Back to Jumbi. 6. Punch. 7. 8. 9. 10. Switch.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay, good job, everybody. So, why don't we talk about inside to outside blocks and outside to inside middle blocks? Those are also going to be things that are in your forms as well. So, an inside to outside middle block, you're going to step forward. Let's step forward into a walking stance. It's going to chamber, the blocking hand is going to be whatever leg is in front is the hand that's going to block. It's going to come up under your armpit. This is going to be tight here. And this is going to come here, block, and this is going to come here. So the move's going to look like this. Okay, that's inside to outside. Everybody ready for that? 1. Back to June B. 2. Back to June B. 3. Back to June B. 4. Back to June B. 5. Back to June B. 6. Back to June B. 7. Back to June B. 8. Back to June B. 9. Back to June B. 10. Back to June B. Switch.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Switch. Okay, so that was inside to outside middle block in a walking stance. So this time we're going to do our forward stance, and we're going to do an outside to inside. So outside is going to chamber up around your ear, and it's going to come this way. So we're going to go from June B here, right? See how this fist is cocked, ready to punch? So for now, we're not going to focus on doing the punch. We're just going to focus on doing the block because a lot of us haven't done these inside to outside and outside to inside blocks. So we're going to be June B position. We're going to step forward into a forward stance, outside to inside middle block. Okay, June B position, everybody. 1. Back to June B. 2. Back to June B. 3. Back to June B. 4. Back to June B. 5. Back to June B. 6. Back to June B. 7. Back to June B. 8. Back to June B. 9. Back to June B. 10. Back to June B. Rich.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Switch. Okay, so let's try something a little bit different. So we're in the June B position right here. I want you guys to look to your left, and I want you to go into a walking stance, chamber, and do a down block. And then from there, we're going to step forward, walking stance, punch. And then we're going to go back to June B. Okay? So we're going to look to our left, chamber our hand, walking stance, down block, step forward, punch. Everybody got that? Okay. 1. Back to June B. 2. Back to June B. 3. Back to June B. 4. Back to June B. 5. Back to June B. 6. Back to June B. 7. Back to June B. 8. Back to June B. 9. Back to June B. And 10. Back to June B. Switch.
Ready? 1.
Well, hold on. We're going to go off to the right side now. So we went left side first. Now we're going to go right side.
Yeah, so my right side.
Okay. I just didn't know if they all knew that.
Yeah, okay. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
Okay, great job. Okay, so we got a little bit of time left. So why don't we work on a couple of advanced kicks, okay? A lot of these we've done in class before. I think all of you know them. The first one we'll start off with is a jump front kick. So I know that everybody does jump front kicks, but not everybody does them correctly. So this is kind of like one-on-one, really. So we can focus more on technique. So to do a jumping front kick, the front leg is the leg that actually does the kick. So you're going to pick your back leg up, and that's going to start your momentum, okay? So you're going to pick your back leg up, and then from there you're going to jump and kick, okay? So faster, it would be like that, right? Okay, everybody ready for that? So right foot back, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch.
Ready? Left foot back. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Switch.
Okay, everybody, back to me. Okay, so everybody knows inside to outside crescent kick, right? We did those. Well, we did those off the back leg, right? So it looked like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do that as a jumping kick. So rather than jumping front kick, it's going to look a lot like that. We're going to come up just as if we were doing a jump front, but we're going to go and switch that all the way around that way. And see where I landed, kind of where I started, but 180 out, right? So what's in front is going to be coming back. So I'm here, almost like I switched feet, right? So after everyone, switch feet and keep your right foot back, and then we'll switch feet and do the other side. Okay, so everybody got that? We're going to bring this up, chambering, jump, and crescent. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Okay, everybody, how's everybody feel? Good, I hope. Thumbs up if you're feeling good. Okay. You want to try anything else, Mr. Raymond? We've only got a couple minutes left.
Hook kick.
We got time for hook kicks. So hook kick is a backward roundhouse kick, right? So we'll do the hook kicks off the front leg. So a roundhouse kick would be like this, right? The hook kick's going to be backward of that. So if you can see my feet, it's best to step together sometimes. Step together and then hook. So let's start off with our left foot back, which means that our right foot's going to kick. So everybody's in a fighting stance. Step together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
Left foot back. Or right foot back, sorry. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so a lot of these kicks we've done in practice with these bags that we have. We can show you some practical applications for how they work. Like a lot of times, that hook kick will just be like a fake, just to get your opponent's hand up, and then you would drop down and do a roundhouse kick. So it would be like here, hook, and then round. So hook, round. So there's all kinds of different variations that you can do with the kicks that we're going to be teaching you. So there's a lot that we can show you from Zoom. These things are really handy. If this works out really well and we're going to be in this pandemic for a while, they're worth buying. I think I got this for $140 off the Century website. So they're good for practicing kicks and combinations on. So with that, we are right at about an hour. We muted everybody.